Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you've been doing absolutely amazing. I hope you've been doing well. I hope that every single day your life is getting better and better and you're getting closer and closer to freedom by the day. And in this video here today, I actually wanted to do a deep dive into the Ecom Freedom Shopify Blueprint. This is the newest product that we released from Team Ecom Freedom, on our team. Actually, Josh Bach, our head of Shopify, he created this, and he is $1 million Shopify seller. He was actually one of my earliest students in the Ecom Freedom Shopify course when it first came out in 2019, and since then he has basically become a Shopify millionaire. I mean, he's made millions of dollars in sales with Shopify. He's run multiple successful stores, and he is our head mentor. So he takes care of the mentorship for all the Shopify side. And so Josh, along with our team, we've been working really hard on getting this out for you guys because I've always known how powerful a case study could be to somebody who is actually just in the process of getting started with the Shopify store. Reason being is that with a case study like this, you can see exactly how a new store is launched from zero to over 100K a month in sales. You follow the journey, from product research, from building out the store, from a deep dive into the actual Facebook Ads Manager, the launch strategy. All those things are shown here in the Ecom Freedom Shopify Blueprint, and it's by far the greatest course, the greatest case study you can get right now for a few $100 that will literally give you the exact steps to grow a successful Shopify store, from zero to first 10K a month and then to 100K a month. And so what the difference between this, obviously it's much cheaper than our main Shopify flagship course. The difference between this course, this blueprint here, and the main course I'm going to show you, we're actually going to do I'm going to show you exactly what is in the blueprint, what it looks like within the platform. So that difference is that this is an actual in-depth case study of a store that is actually making 100K a month in sales and that has reached nearly $1 million in sales at the time of making this video. And it's a legit actual brand that Josh Bach has built from zero to over 100K a month. So you can see that, and you can learn all the secrets, all those secrets that that basically you learn along the way from zero to 100K a month. Josh reveals all of it, and we've already had so many signups. We've had tons of people that are super happy with it. So I'm excited to show you that here. And meanwhile, the actual Ecom Freedom Shopify course, which is our main flagship course, that is essentially our flagship product on the Shopify side, and that is an entire step-by-step course, showing you how to actually start your own successful e-commerce brand with Shopify, and it includes our world-class mentorship, which we're obviously known for so well, and which we're so highly rated for. So you actually get one-on-one mentorship with that, with our mentors and with our head mentor, Josh Bach. So that's the difference. So this right here is Josh Bach, and Josh Bach actually joined the Ecom Freedom Shopify course, my earliest Shopify course, in 2019, and since then he has made 7 figures with Shopify. He started multiple successful 7-figure stores, and he's an absolute master, just an incredible Shopify talent, and he's a great guy. He actually has his own YouTube channel too. If you go on YouTube, you can check him out as well, and he has incredible videos, the latest Facebook ad strategies, so you can see his style if you vibe with it or not, but I'm sure you will, because he is just a master, just an incredible guy, and I stand by him 110% because he's coached thousands of our students to success. And so he's the one that presents the store. Here are the sales, as you can see. This was a little bit earlier this year. The store is still active and running. And so you can see here there's a little bit of a biography of Josh Bach, and here's what's included. So product research, as well as a complete reveal of the product, so nothing is hidden. Store build out, so a complete demonstration of the actual building out the Shopify store, the right theme, the best apps to choose, and all for this year, so it's all relevant for right now. Facebook ads as well, so you get a live ad account walkthrough showing all the campaigns, what worked and what didn't, revealing all the best interests, revealing all the best ad strategies, as well as scaling. So how Josh actually scaled the store from a few $100s a day to over $100,000 a month plus. Then you have the store automation, so a complete demonstration of how Josh actually automated order fulfillment, as well as customer service, managing cash flow. You can actually take a peek at the course outline here. As you can see, here we have the walkthrough, so the entire story, how he did it, showing it on his computer, how he found the product. So it's not just him talking, it's him actually showing the store and showing how he actually did it. It's not just something in the clouds, it's not some some theoretical thing, it's actually him showing it, right? Building out the front end, the design assets for the store, creating legal policies for the store. So right now, if you are thinking of starting a Shopify store, or you've actually been working on your Shopify store, this is an absolutely essential and valuable add-on to your journey, because it will show you so many valuable things that you'll actually be able to use to shortcut your success with your store. Here's our Trustpilot, where we're very well known as one of the highest rated, if not the highest rated, e-commerce courses in the world. So let's actually go inside and take a look. I want to show you what is inside the blueprint. All right, so here I am within the Ecom Freedom course platform. So this is what it looks like when you actually enroll. So if I scroll down here, you can see the Shopify Blueprint. So we're going to click Learn Now. And then if we go into the actual course, so if you go to Resume Lesson here, this is the blueprint. So as you can see, we've got Josh here. So it's about to start. where he does an introduction to the blueprint.
What's going on, guys? Welcome into the Ecom Freedom Shopify Blueprint. My name is Josh Back. I'm the head of Shopify at Ecom Freedom, and I just wanted to say a huge...
So there's an intro there. There's a couple videos on mindset, self-reliance, calculating risks. Then we have the actual course itself. So first, Josh begins with story time, so how he went from 0 to 850K with his store. So as you can see, he actually explains the entire story. Then he goes and actually shows the product. He goes within the brand. Okay, so that's actually within the Shopify store. And then here he shows how he found the product.
With that in mind, I was like, okay, cool. There's a niche out there, people who are enthusiastic about cars or even pets, right? And they were willing to spend money.
So there he actually talks about how he found the product, key lessons from the business, and then he actually moves into product selection. So here in the product selection, there's like the key criteria that he gives based on his knowledge and how he found the product. So this will basically tell you exactly what you should think about when you're actually looking for your Shopify product. Then he goes into the best product research methods, how to validate success, how to make sure that the product that you select is actually going to be a success. So that is going to be within here as well. Then we actually move on to the building out of the store. So the store itself actually is a very customizable. So the product itself is a very customizable product. And so Josh actually shows how he built that store out, because it's not a usual Shopify store in that way, because it's just, there's more customization available. So it's actually, it's one level above, I would say, other Shopify stores. And it could also give you ideas for adding customization options to your own store as well. So that's something to consider there too. So he actually shows how he built out the store, the front end, the back end. So the front end is like, the actual sales pages, the home page, and things like that. And then he shows the back end later on here, which is basically everything that goes on behind the scenes. So upsells, cross sells, how he actually optimized his store's back end for profit and for LTV, which is customer lifetime value. So, the higher the customer lifetime value, the more money that you make, obviously from each customer over time. So he shows that there. So here he actually shows building out design assets for your store. So brand design build out, coming up with a brand name, how he did it. He gives you ideas on how you can come up with your brand name as well, how to come up with a good brand name, because a lot of people do struggle with that. It's not super easy. Logo design, right? So everything is covered here, and he shows you based off of his store's example. And then he talks about creating legal policies for the store, which is obviously super important, because if you don't have the legal policies in place, there's very specific legal policies you need to make sure that your store is like functioning as a legal business. So he actually shows that within here as well. All the different terms of service, the privacy policy, everything, how to create your own, and how he did it for this store. How to get beautiful product images, but specifically using the example of his store and how he actually got nice product images for his store. So then he talks about how to optimize your store's back end for profit, as you can see. So this is something that is super, super valuable, because it goes into upsells, cross sells, and exactly what he set up to make sure that the customer lifetime value, the LTV, is the highest possible. Because with a high LTV, that's how you make the most amount of money from any business, including a Shopify business. So then he goes into actually creating the marketing funnel for maximum profit. So this is optimizing the AOV, which is the average order value. Then he goes into Facebook ads and including a live ad account walkthrough. So how he actually scaled his ad account from 0 to $850,000 in sales within a year. So you can see exactly what the structure is here. And he actually goes into it into a very detailed way on how he launched the store and how he actually, launched the ads. So then he talks about setting up your KPIs, key performance indicators, the numbers that you watch for when you're running your ads, preparing your first set of ads, and then also breaking through plateaus in daily sales. So he uses the example of the store and the things that he's learned there to actually show you that. Then he talks about automation, so how to automate customer service, managing cash flow, and then smart business financing. So as you can see here, he shows the tool that he uses, as well as how he structures the customer service tickets, because it's very important to structure them correctly to maintain organization, managing cash flow, smart business financing, and then at the end, important lessons for success. So basically an entire walkthrough of his successful store that recently hit 100K in sales, that went from 0 to over 800K in sales, that is still actively running and that is still making sales. So it's not some store that was launched just for this blueprint. It was actually a business that he launched for himself. All right, guys, so that's a little bit of what's inside the Shopify Blueprint. So now I want to take the time to answer some common questions that you might have about this product, about the blueprint. First of all, if I want to start a Shopify store and if I'm on this journey, do I really need to spend $297 right now and buy this? And the answer honestly is that no, you don't absolutely need it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you absolutely need any course to succeed, but I will say that the best way, the absolute best way to actually succeed with anything is to get as much information as you can and also get a complete step-by-step process with the actual best information for you to actually get started. And so whether it's with our flagship Shopify course, which is significantly more expensive than this blueprint, or whether it's with this blueprint, which is a case study, the best way for you to actually learn the secrets and get a walkthrough of a successful store from 0 to 100K a month in sales. You're not going to get this on YouTube, because on YouTube nobody's going to actually show their successful store, and that's why we put a price tag on this product, because anybody can just copy the store and go and make money. That's why we obviously I'm not revealing this on the YouTube channel. You don't absolutely need this, but for $297, it's by far the absolute best resource for you out there, because it shows you from a $1 million master seller like a complete reveal of a successful store and a successful product from 0 to over 100K a month in sales. It's like you getting all the secrets of actually finding the product, launching the store, building and designing the store, the exact theme to actually choose for your store, the apps, the Facebook ad strategy, automation, customer service, valuable tips, even one tip that could save you thousands of dollars, because as a beginner there's so many areas you can go wrong with when it comes to e-commerce or any business. Think about it. If you're trying to reach 6-7 figures a year with Shopify, would you spend $297 to actually make that happen, to maximize your chances, right? $297 in exchange for a 6-7 figure a year Shopify business, right? Or maximizing the chances of achieving that. Obviously, it's a no-brainer. Another question I've gotten is, are we going to make a blueprint for Amazon? And the answer is yes, we will. It's in the works right now, so that's something to stay tuned for coming in a while. But for now, we just wrapped up the Shopify Blueprint, and while it's fresh, you can grab it for $297, which is including the launch discount, because the price will be going up to $500 after launch, and our main flagship courses will be going up to $2,000, $1,997, as the Amazon one already is at that price right now, because of the incredible course material in there. With the actual flagship course too, you get a box set, you get an actual physical books delivered to your house, and other bonuses like a vision planner, freedom planner. So it's not just an online course, but it's an entire mentorship program with a physical portion of it that you get to your house that you can follow along, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's something that looks really nice, just in your office or at your computer desk, because you look at it and you remind yourself of where you're going. And so that is that's something you get with the main Ecom Freedom Amazon course for now. The Shopify course doesn't have the box set because we're still working on the update there. By the time you watch this video, it's probably going to be done. But what this blueprint is exclusively, it's a step-by-step case study, that shows you all the secrets there in actually building a 100K a month in sales Shopify business and brand. So that's what the Ecom Freedom Shopify Blueprint is. I hope that this video gave you more information and gave you a more in-depth look into what's actually within the blueprint and why it's so valuable along your own e-commerce journey and building a successful Shopify business. My name is Dan Vass. Thank you so much for watching. Stay well, be good, think positive, be great, set those goals every single day, and know that you are moving towards success. Thank you so much, and I will see you within Ecom Freedom. Peace.